Hello there, this is A Slice of Dexter, a fan channel. I call it a podcast. It's just me chatting about my favourite TV show. I'm very inconsistent at uploading videos, but we have got some already uploaded there. There's an interview I did with Devon Gray, one of the actors from the original series who played a young Dexter. Go and check that out. We've got some shorts as well, bits and pieces just nattering about the show that I love. Come and join us and share your thoughts about all things Dexter. At the moment, I'm reading the books. I know there's a whole group of people that have read the books first and then fell in love with the series. I am the opposite way round, which I know there's also so many people that have it that way. I mean, it's easier, isn't it, in a way, to take in the series, and it's so different there. I didn't realise how different it was. I know there's so many people who post videos and talk about Dexter online, particularly on TikTok and on YouTube, about how different the books are compared to the TV series. Now, I've seen the TV series. I would like to say now, I'm going to say at least 7 or 8 times through minimum, probably more. But I went through a stage where I didn't want to keep overdoing it and ruin it for myself. Do you know what I mean? When you watch something over and over again. I don't think I would be able to with this, but either way, that's what I decided to do. So anyway, I've been reading the books. This is the second one. I have finished the first one. Darkly Dreaming Dexter. This is Dearly Devoted Dexter. I've realised you can get them on Vinted. This isn't sponsored by Vinted, obviously, but I realised you can pick this up. I got this for like under £2. Bargain. So here we are. It's a good quality book. Big old thing as well. I didn't realise how different they are though to the actual series. So I'll tell you about what it says on the back here. A psychopath with a sense of irony, a witty, entertaining romp. The use of the word romp is always welcomed. Sunday Telegraph, that is, on Darkly Dreaming Dexter, which is obviously, as I said, the one before this. So here we go. Miami's best-dressed serial killer is back and on the prowl. At least he would be if he could shake off his permanent shadow. Ever since their paths first crossed, Sergeant Dokes hasn't let Dexter Morgan out of his sight. Of course, that kind of rings true, doesn't it? On the TV series, he calls him all sorts of things, a weirdo and all this. Anyway, so that is similar so far in the book. And bear in mind, look, that's it. I haven't got all the way through, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. Dexter may well be a Miami PD blood spatter analyst, but the sergeant has a pretty good idea of how Dex likes to spend his free time. And he's determined to catch him in the act. Again, very similar to what we see in the series, right? Then a body turns up. Uh-oh. Here we go. Horribly mutilated and barely alive. It's the work of a torturer extraordinaire. A man who abducts his victims and keeps them alive for weeks. To trap the torturer, Dokes and Dexter will have to work together. If they can trust each other, it's a devil's pact, and one of them will have to be the bait. Boom. There we go. That's the blurb. Furiously fast, it says, thrilling and funny. Dearly Devoted Dexter proves what the critics have been saying. Dexter Morgan is one of the most original, colourful narrators in contemporary crime fiction. By Jeff Lindsay. There we go. Serial killer or family man, or both. So it's interesting. It really is, because it does have the characters that the TV show have. It has all of them things. But there are differences, like Dokes' first name is different to what he is in the series. He's not James Dokes, he's something else that I can't remember right now. Deb is someone who flies off the handle every now and again when they have a conversation, but no more than that. There's no major depth to her character so far in book 1 and 2. Batista as well. He's another one. They call him Angel No Relation. Or Batista No Relation. And so there's all these little weird quirks in the book that didn't follow into the TV series, but there's so much in here that does carry over too. I think it's worth a read. If I was you, if you haven't ever read these books, I'm enjoying them so far. I'm getting into them. I'm not a very good and strong reader. I don't often, give myself time or even have the time to sit down and read a book. But I tell you what, these are getting me there. And as I said, you can pick them up pretty cheap. So there we go. That's all for now, Dexter fans. Thank you for watching or listening. I appreciate your time. Please subscribe for more videos. We've got loads, as I said, on the way. Some interviews, reviews, and so much more. Checking out another slice of Dexter.